Welcome in the kitchen. So glad y'all are here and you've joined me. Y'all know what time it is. Supper time. It's supper time, right? And I was sitting around. It's been a rainy, stormy day here, but thank the Lord we got some rain. Because it has been so dry. I mean, it's just been corn that should be 10 foot tall is not even 5 foot tall. I mean, it has been so bad. So thank you, Lord, for our rain. And so it's been kind of rainy and dreary here today, but that's okay. You need those days every now and again to just kind of take a deep breath and count your blessings, right? So I was trying to think of what I could fix for supper, and I've got quite a bit of ground beef out there. So I thought, okay, I'll do something with some ground beef. And I thought, what can I do with ground beef? Well, Andy was hardly wanted a hamburger, but I didn't want to just fix a hamburger. So I'm going, what should I do? And I decided I'd fix a cheeseburger casserole. Sounds good. Never made it before. I'm making this up as I go. All right. Here's me a pot of water right here. Put some salt in it. I'm going to cook some noodles. This right here. Penne pasta. Right here. Got it at Ollie's for 99 cents. If y'all have an Ollie's close by, they have pastas. They've got a lot of things. Check the dates on the back. Make sure they're not expired or close to expiring. But they have a lot of pantry staples, cheaper than you can get them in the grocery store. So I usually, if I'm in there, go down those aisles and see what they've got that I could use, right? Okie doke. Now then, for our burgers, I'm thinking we might want some bacon on our burger. What do y'all think? And now the question is, do I fry it in strips or do I... It's got seasoning on it. Or do I cut it up in little pieces and mix it in? What do y'all think? Or should I layer it, my casserole? I'm thinking to layer it might be kind of neat. Do the burger and the tomatoes in the bottom with your pasta, burger, and tomatoes. And then put your onions and your mushrooms and your bacon and your cheese on top. Let's do that. All right, scrunch down so I can get us out a casserole dish. Okay, got us out a casserole dish. Beautiful, happy lemons. All right, so let's start. Since I've got the bacon out, I'm going to go ahead and fry up some of this bacon. But I'm going to leave it in strips. I'm going to cook everything in one skillet, and then we'll layer it up. Can y'all see over here in my skillet? I think you can. Just fine. This is not a skillet, it's a Dutch oven, y'all. But it'll work. I was thinking about mixing it all up in here together. That's the reason I got this out. And since I'd already gotten it out and gotten it kind of dirty, we're just going with it. Let me rinse off my hands. All right, so what else do we need for our cheeseburger casserole? We've got this going over here. Let me get some butter around the rim of that pot so our pasta won't boil over. What do y'all like on your burgers? People make barbecue burgers. They make Swiss mushroom and Swiss burgers. We have done that with our little sliders, mushrooms and Swiss. Onions. You need onions on a burger, and I'm gonna caramelize this big old onion. Now that's bigger than my whole hand. Do y'all see that? That onion is bigger than my hand. Look at that. It's bigger than a softball. It's a big old onion. Alrighty, onion. And y'all know me. We gotta have us some mushrooms, right? And of course, if it's gonna be cheeseburger, we need cheese. So I got out just some American slices, which is what you might put on a regular burger. But then I've also got this cheddar here that has already been shredded up. We're going to do both cheeses, okay? So, spoon for our pasta and a fork for our bacon, because that'll cook up right down in there. I'm just going to cook all this. Because you know what? It'll keep in the freezer, pre-cooked, or in the refrigerator. Just heat it up and have you a sandwich real quick. There we go. That's all that bacon. Let's throw that away and wash our hands again. Okay, I've gathered this up some stuff. I got our beef bouillon to season our burgers and some Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire. All right. Our pot's boiling with our pasta there. Let's see if I can get a pair of scissors here to open this up. We're going to throw this together real quick, and then we're going to put it in the oven. A little more than half of that bag of pasta, I believe, will be plenty. All right. Turn this down a little bit. Y'all, this is another one of these make up as we go kind of suppers. I'll just kind of get in here and go with what we've got, right? So this is not sticking to each other. Give it a quick stir. Turn it down a little bit. And I'm not going to cook that pasta all the way done because I'm going to pop it in the oven. I want the cheese to melt and I want it to all kind of marry together a little bit. So I'm not cooking that pasta all the way done. Okay. All right, while that is cooking, those two things are cooking. Let's cut us up some onion. And I do not need this whole onion. I do not. I'll turn y'all down here so you can see a little bit better. You can see the onion, you can see the 2 pots. Yes, you can, so we are good to go. I'm just going to use about half of this onion because, like I said, this is a whopper onion. Y'all, these onions are so sweet. Oh my goodness. I'll wrap this up in foil in a few minutes. And I'm just going to slice this onion right here thin. Okay, there's our onion sliced up. We've got that sliced. What else do we need to slice up, y'all? You know what we need to slice up. Some beautiful mushrooms. There's Andy boy coming in. Can't see anything but his feet right now. Well, this is an economical meal. And we'll have leftovers of this, which my boy will eat for lunch. He sure will. He'll eat some of it for lunch. This is just like a baked burger. That's what we'll call it. Baked burger casserole. Instead of the bun, we've got our pasta noodles. And instead of sliced tomatoes, we're going to put tomato in with our burger meat. Okay? Let's check this bacon here. Okay, let's check these noodles. I don't believe they're even close to done, but I'm going to taste one of them anyway. No, they're not even close. I'm going to get us some paper towels to put our bacon on. All right. Here's just some paper towels to put this bacon on. Y'all, I need more room over here in my little corner, don't I? I do, I do. Our bacon is just about finished here, y'all. I'm going to turn this way down to low because we got to get this grease out of here. I'm going to leave all that brown in the bottom, though, because that's nothing but good bacon flavor. Okay? 2 more pieces here to get out. Our pasta over here is ready to be drained. But first, I've got to get this grease out. That's the first order of business. Into my little tin right here, my grease tin. Okay, I'm just going to pour this right in there. Try to leave all that brown I can because that's nothing but just flavor. Oh, perfect. And just a little bit there. Let's throw us these mushrooms. Oh, that was hot, y'all. That was hot. Throw these mushrooms in here and cut us up some more. Outside that tin's hot when you pour hot grease in it. In case y'all were interested in knowing that. All right, let me grab us some more mushrooms here because we'll need a few more because they'll cook up to nothing. My granny used to have her an old tin, grease tin that she kept sitting on the stove. It wasn't pretty. It's just an old tin, said grease on the outside of it. All right. I believe that'll be enough of those. I'm going to see if I can set this back here so I don't burn myself again. Because y'all know I'm liable to. I'm just liable to do that. Look at all that brown. All that's going to come up. This water comes out of these mushrooms. I'm going to salt these mushrooms just a little bit. That's about a half a teaspoon salt. About. Thereabout. Put just a little bit more of this grease back in here. Okay. Okay, we'll throw some butter in there because, you know, we like butter. And I think they cook better with a little bit of butter. All right, there we go. All right, can y'all see way over here? I don't think you can. Now maybe you can see way over there. All right, I'm just going to scoop out this pasta and drain it with this right here. Just like this. Put it right in the bottom. Because I don't want it to get any more done. Okay? All right, that's got all that. All right, and I'm going to pull y'all back down here just a little bit. Now then, we'll keep an eye on these mushrooms. Did y'all see how every bit of that, when that water started coming out of those mushrooms, every bit of that brown is up off the bottom of that. All that flavor will be right in these mushrooms. I'm going to taste them because I know they're good. Y'all, I taste everything as I cook. I may have to always saute my mushrooms in bacon grease because those are really good. It's the first time I've done it, but I knew it would be good. And they are really, really good. All right, let me get another bowl out here. Because I don't think we need all this pasta. We're not going to have room for our burger and stuff. So, I'm going to pull some of that out. Yeah, that's better. And that'll be left for tomorrow. We'll do something with that. Maybe put it in the freezer just to save for another casserole. We could do that, couldn't we? Turn these up. Get all the water off of them. And I'll put them on a little plate. I'm dirtying a lot of bowls tonight, y'all. Put them right in that little dish. He's painting my bedroom. You know, I told y'all we had to redo this. We were going to redo this whole house, and we're starting on it. So he's working in there, painting and fixing plaster on the walls, because these walls in this old house are plaster, and he's fixing the plaster on the wall and painting and getting our bedroom ready. So that will be very nice when that is complete. It sure will. All right, I'm going to pull these out. They're not quite all the water out of them, but I'm going to pull them out. This scoop right here. See if I can get them up in this scoop. All right, next I'm going to throw this burger in here. That one is scoped. Y'all know if they're scoped, I eat them. And I have got 2 pounds of burger. 100% grass-fed ground beef, 85.15. Okay? That's what I got right here. Wish I had a good way to open it. Oh, come on. There we go. There's one. Turn this down. I thought I had it down. I got it up. Mercy. Now we got it going. All right, for our burger, we're going to season it up. Remember I told you we needed some seasoning. All right. And I'm going to put we'll go with that, and I'll taste it. If it needs more, I'll add a little bit more in a minute. Okay, but you can't take it out, but you can add more, right? Okay, now then. Yeah, this is cooking up good now. Y'all have one of these little things? Do y'all use it? Let me know in the comments if y'all use this. Your little, I call it hamburger cooker, hamburger stirrer. I don't know what it is. As soon as this gets done, then we will add our onions in here, okay? So I guess we'll call this a bacon cheeseburger casserole. Sounds good, doesn't it? Bacon cheeseburger casserole. That's what we'll call it. Because it's a bacon cheeseburger with pasta instead of a bun or fries. One dish deal, which I love one dish meals, y'all. I do. Easy cleanup. All right, I forgot. We're going to add this whole quart of tomatoes. Maybe not. I don't have a small one, so I guess I'll have to open a big one. But if I don't use it all, I will for sure. I'm going to pour it right here over this pasta. Just throw it all in there. There we go. It's a quart of tomato puree. Well, I'm just about out of tomatoes. I think I might have 2 or 3 more quarts out of, I think, 350, 400 pounds of tomatoes I put up last summer. We will do that again this year. They're not quite ready. It'll be a few more weeks before we get our tomatoes. All right, let me get something. I can use this fork right here. Let me taste this meat and see if it's got enough seasoning in it. It does. It does not need any more at all. Matter of fact, I'm not even going to put the Worcestershire sauce because it's got salt, and I don't want to get this stuff too salty. Okay? All right, now then, that's done. I'm going to take my handy dandy scoop right here, and I'm going to scoop it up, and I'm going to drain the grease off of it. Get as much of that grease out of there as I can. All right, right onto our tomatoes and pasta noodles. Look at all that grease, y'all. This is why I don't even like to buy the 85. I like the 88 or something like that because I feel like you get so much fat in your burger meat. Okay, now I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with this grease. Because I don't want it for my mushrooms. I'm not going to put it in my grease container. No, I'm not. We'll dump it right here in this water. Just like that. Right like that. I am. Now let's saute these onions up here. All right. Put all that over there in the sink to be washed. All right, here we go. I gotta have a little bit of fat. Take it all out, but that's all right. I'll add just a little bit of this bacon grease. Just enough to get them started to cooking. That's all we want, just enough to get them started. And it's going to pull all that brown up off the bottom of this skillet as they start to cook, y'all. All right, now then, let's go ahead and lay our bacon on here. I'm going to bring it over here so y'all can see it. So you can see it a little bit better. Come over here, casserole. Now y'all can see a little bit better. Let's lay our bacon on here. All right, how's that look? Looks good, doesn't it? Looks good. There's a little tiny dot. I'm going to eat it. These are all medium now. They're on medium. I'm just going to get them all caramelized up here. Just caramelize them up. Got a little bit of bacon grease. There's a tiny little bit more. One more little spoonful there. Now caramelize. And this onion will caramelize. It will taste so sweet because it is such a sweet onion. He's getting him a snack and I'm in here cooking. That's the way it goes, though, isn't it? Can't fill them up. No, you cannot fill them up. Put the lid back on that. Put the lid back on this. Let's go ahead and put our mushrooms on here. See if we've got enough. All right, there we got our mushrooms on there. All we've got left are onions and our cheese. Some of these out here to the edge. So if you get a little bit of the edge, you'll still get everything, right? Yes, we want everybody to get some of everything, don't we? Now then. Want to be careful with your onions and not cook them too fast because they will burn. That's absolutely the sweetest onion I ever put in my mouth. It really is the sweetest onion I have ever eaten. So I think I'm going to see if I can grow them over the winter here. Maybe that's what I need to do to get them to be so large, to grow us some candy onions. Because, dang, that's the best onion. It really is. a little bit of cheddar cheese. Here's our American. Just a drop of water in that. Maybe that'll pull it up because these onions. Alright, I'm going to turn these off. We're going to add these. I'm going to use this fork right here to layer these onions on here so I don't get them all in one place. Y'all, doesn't this look good? This is what cooking is all about. Patience and experimenting. Okay, I could have been a mad scientist, couldn't I? I guess I am the mad scientist of the kitchen. All right, now y'all know everything's already cooked. We just want it. Those tomatoes need to get hot, and the cheese needs to melt good, and so that it can all get real happy. All right, that's about all the onions I can get out of there. They're wanting to escape on me. Shh. Okay. Now then, here's our just Kraft singles. That's what these are. Because that's what we put on a burger, just a cheeseburger. That's what you'd get, right? So I'm going to put okay, we'll put this one right in the middle, and then we'll put that cheddar on the top, just because I think cheddar's good. I love cheddar cheese. I love cheddar cheese. Now I'm making a mess everywhere. But you know, if you're not making a mess, you're not cooking. Did you know that? Because to cook, you have to make a mess. Have to. It's a requirement. Might even be a law. I don't know. Y'all think it is a law that if you cook, you have to make a mess? I do, obviously. Alrighty. Let me wash off my hands again. Alright, I'm going to pop this in this oven right here and get this mess cleaned up. There we go. Now then, I'm going to get all this mess cleaned up. It'll all be cleaned up. Just like that. Just like that. It'll be cleaned up. And I'll be back when I get it out of the oven and we'll get ready to eat it because I can't wait to taste it. Let's get this casserole out of the oven. It's browned pretty on top. Look at that. Oh, yum. Yum, yum. Yum, yum. Look how it's bubbling on the edges. It is hot, y'all. Look at that. Doesn't that look scrumptious? I'm going to try to taste it with y'all, but I'm telling you, it's hot as fire. Look at it. Look how it's steaming. It'll steam y'all up. Give you a facial. Let's get a taste of it here, and then I'm going to set it on the table. Okay, y'all, that's really good. It really is good. Delicious. Very good. That'll be something we have again and again. Because I keep everything that went into this, I keep all the time. Either in the fridge or the freezer. This will make a very good freezer meal. Go ahead and get it ready. And then all you have to do is bring it out and pop it in the oven whenever. We're going to do some freezer meal cooking here one day real soon. Because there's several things I need to do to make some freezer meals, and I've not done that in a long time. And I got sick here down in my back a few weeks ago, and I just couldn't stand in here to cook. And he said, "Don't we have a freezer meal out there?" And I said, "No, we really don't." So, y'all, that's something good to keep that husbands can just pop in the oven. And have whenever you don't want to cook. So y'all remember to like, share, subscribe, comment, ring the bell for notifications so you don't miss a video. That'll be all for this one. I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching.